Good morning, everyone. So today I'm going to take you along with me. I have a couple errands to run. I'm running to the bins first from hopefully like 9 to 10:30. Then we are taking a bag to Once Upon a Child. Hopefully that will go quick, but depending on how many people are in front of me and how long I'm at the bins will determine that. Then I do have a coupon for Savers. I can't remember what it is. It's either like 30% off clothing or 10 off 30. One or the other. And then I also saw last night on Facebook that one of the thrift stores in town, they have fill a bag sale for, I think it's all clothing. It was kind of worded weirdly, but for $6.99. So that's something I might check out. I don't know how busy that's going to be. And then I also need to stop at Hobby Lobby. I need, what the heck is it? Like Star cookie cutters, and unfortunately that is the only place in town that has them, and I need it for this weekend because I'm making a veggie tray for my niece's birthday and it's mermaid themed, so I want to cut a couple of the vegetables into like little starfish to put it together. So I will pop that up here once that is complete. So we'll head to the bins now. This is everything that I'm leaving behind. This was a Dress Barn crocheted cardigan. It did have some stains. This was from Sunny Lee. I do really good with this brand. I just didn't love the colorway on it and the style. This was going to be another style-based pickup, a corduroy button front, way too many stains on it, and we are going into summer and spring. Another crocheted knit top, but this one was just too dingy. I just didn't think I could bring it back to life. This was a really cool, like, nautical, preppy type look. It didn't have a brand, the pockets were fake, and it was just polyester, so I didn't want to get that. This was an older J. Crew, like, really heavy knit sweater. I liked the style, but there's too many stains. This was another one that I thought I could get away with, like, the grunge fairy look, but I just didn't like the cut of it. The next is a brand from American Fighter. I used to do really well with this brand, but this thing was super pilled, so I decided to leave it. And then this was about a Plato's pickup, but the graphic was just too cracked. Okay, so I just dropped my bag off at Once Upon a Child. Unfortunately, he said 3 o'clock and it's currently 10:42. It didn't look like there was much going on there. I don't know if he's like the only person working or what. And I don't know why my location, like every other place I go to, they text you. Some locations, they have the little kiosk. This one, they're still like handwriting stuff on paper. So they need to move this up to the New Century because I don't know. I feel like it's going to be done before 3 o'clock. But so unfortunately, I'm going to probably go back home. We'll do what we need to do out here, but I'm not going to stay out until 3 o'clock. I'll have to come back out on the side of town to pick up my bag. And it's probably only like half full of an IKEA bag. So I'm only expecting to make probably $30, which is unfortunate. And that's why I should have just waited until a day when I had a Plato's bag and Once Upon a Child bag. But I did find a bunch of maternity clearance at Walmart. This location has taken that in the past, maternity clothes, and the other location I go to does not. So I wanted to make sure that they were going to for surely take it. Otherwise, I'm going to have to list it. So tell me why I hate going to Hobby Lobby, because it's always packed and they never have enough cashiers. I stood in line to get that one thing. Thankfully, it must have been 40 or 50% off. I didn't realize, but there was probably 10 people deep in each line, and there were 6 people up at the front and only 2 people that are in a cashier's area. So what are the other 4 people doing? I mean, it didn't look like anyone was being trained. They were just literally standing up there just staring at us. And I'm like, okay. It just, that kind of stuff drives me nuts. That happens at the Dollar Tree too. Like, the Dollar Tree needs to have self-checkout, because that is another place where if you are waiting in line, it's always like at minimum 8 people and 1 person at the cash register. So that is my rant for Hobby Lobby. I guess on the plus side, they were only $1, and which is great because I don't really know that I'm going to be using them ever again. But now we're going to Savers. We'll see what that's like. What is today? Today is Thursday. So Thursday they have 25% off everything in the store, just because that's what they do. And then if you're a club holder card or whatever, if you're a club card holder. And then, like I said earlier, and then I also have that coupon, 30% off all clothing. So I am going to go there. We'll see what time it is at that point. I will maybe go past that other place I talked about where they had the fill-a-bag. I just feel like at this point, if I would go, I don't even know what's going to be left that's good. I don't know. Maybe I'll pop in there. We'll see what my mood is after Savers. Okay, so I kind of blacked out in there, and we definitely changed plans. I did not go to Savers. I actually thought that I would check out the place that's a fill-a-bag and just see how busy it was, because I would assume it's only going to get busier as the day goes on, as people find out about the sale. So I'm definitely happy I did. I got 3 bags. They were pretty much jammed full. We'll go over that once I get home. I think I'm just going to skip Savers. It's already afternoon, and I have stuff that I need to get done at home. Plus I have to pick up that bag at 3 o'clock. So I think what we'll do now is we'll go home. I'll show you what I got at the bins and here. I didn't get much footage here just because it was pretty busy. You know, it was fill-a-bag, and I think people are starting to see the post that was on Facebook, so it's getting busier. So I will see you guys when I get home. There he is. Big stretch. All right, let's go potties. Okay, so I am home now. We're gonna do I'm gonna go as quickly as I can just because there is a lot of stuff. I do talk pretty fast, so it shouldn't be too hard. We will start with the bins. So I don't see my receipt right at the top. It's got to be somewhere in there. I don't know exactly what my average cost of goods is going to be because certain pieces are going to depend on where they're going. So I will pop it up here. First item, this is from the brand Eddie Bauer. This is definitely an older tag. This is definitely giving trad wife kind of that modest look. This will do better once we are closer to December with these colors, but I definitely was not going to leave that behind. This will be going to Plato's Closet. Is Under Armour, just a little like quarter zip striped dry fit top. This one will probably go to ThredUp. It's Tommy Hilfiger. You get pretty decent payouts for some of the items there. I will check comps on this just because it is such a bright paisley print. So I'll see what comps look like. It's a decent size, a size 12. Potentially I will sell that myself. This is another one that could go a couple different ways. It's Old Navy extra large. This is a linen blend. This is very vacation, kind of like beach house, beachy. So with the size being an extra large, I will look up comps. If I can get more than 20, I will probably sell this myself. Otherwise, Plato's Closet. This will go to Plato's Closet. There's a couple little spots on this. I don't know if it's showing up right now. It's somewhere in here. Little grease stains. I think I can get that out. I don't know. I think this is too close to my skin color. I was going to say I could potentially wear this, but it's cropped and it's like close to my skin color. So I don't think that that is very flattering. So this will get washed and go to Plato's. This one is going to ThredUp. This is the brand Bagatelli. Not sure. I've sold a couple different jackets on there from this brand. This one's a good size, an extra large. Just kind of like a transitional jacket. It has a belt. lighter weight. This one, it was actually at our Goodwill in the boutique section. They wanted $19.99 for this jacket. This one I will be selling myself. I do great with this brand. Speechless, size 5. This is just a cute little kind of like cottage prairie type looking dress. It's that navy blue with the white crocheting and then a little ribbon. It does also have a bubble hem, which is kind of like, I feel like you love it or you hate it, but it is making a little bit of a comeback. This is a style-based pickup from the brand Dress Barn, extra large, so a good size. I'll put this one on a hanger just so you can kind of see it a little bit better. These like accordion pleated kind of crinkle type material tops I do pretty well. This one has a darker tone, but I do like the colors to it, very jewel tone with this kind of groovy 70s style print to it. This will be going to ThredUp. It's new with tags, Max Studio, only an extra small, but in this like tweed office wear type skirt. This will be going to Plato's Closet. It is just Wild Fable, just a pull-on little mini skirt. So I'm assuming everyone just kept passing this by because it didn't have any tags in it. It just had this. Let's see. So the second that I saw this stitching, just this one piece here, I was like, that's Lululemon. So I did make sure to check that it's real. It has the Lululemon on the little zipper. It also has the size dot in the pocket. Yeah, this one is a size 4. I didn't look up the comp. I didn't look up the actual style of this just because I can't foresee not getting more than 20 for this. This is definitely a great time to list something like this. It's a little bit lightweight, perfect for like an early morning jog or if you're going to school and it's still a little bit cold. This is actually, for me, it's just a Volcom long sleeve. I'm really into long sleeves right now, and this one had the little emblem on the sleeve, so I'm going to keep that. This is going to Plato's Closet. It is Heart and Hips, just this cute little smocked tube top. This is going to Once Upon a Child, Old Navy. Girls, just like a little Christmas holiday velvet type dress. This is also going there. Just a jumper from Joe Fresh. It's a little dress. This one will be going to Plato's Closet. It's Empire Surplus. I think this is sold at like either Zoomies or PacSun. We'll see if Plato's takes it. It might be a little bit too kind of funky and bright for the 2 locations I bring it to, but we'll see. This is from the brand Double Take. I don't know it. It looks almost kind of like a Y2K just based on this paper tag, but this is very kind of festival, cottage, layering, delicate, feminine with this like cream and pink floral, just open front little cover-up cardigan. Okay, so this one needs some work, but I think I can do it. I've been doing pretty well with the OxyClean white something. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but I've been like completely reviving some white pieces. So this is from the brand Positively Ellen, I think. It does have a union tag on it. So I'm assuming this is probably like 70s, maybe. Did it have a size? I'm not seeing a size, which is okay because I always make sure to measure these types of dresses because vintage sizing is completely different than what ours is. But this is a polka dotted dress. It has a bubble hem, which I think is really fun. It has a smocked back. It has the zipper still works. It still has the stretch in it. It kind of has this like, what do I want to say? Like ruching here in the front. I just think if I can get this white or even like a cleaner cream, this would be a really cute homecoming dress or like a prom dress. It does have this flower on here that's kind of, I don't know. I mean, that definitely makes it look vintage, but you could easily remove that if you didn't want it. So this is going to be a little bit of a work in progress. This is going to ThredUp. This is Joie. I've sold this dress to them, I think at this point, probably 10 times. And people just keep buying it, so that will go there. I will be selling this myself. This is J. Crew. It's the Relaxed Boyfriend Field Jacket in a small. This was older. I can't remember on the tag. I think it was like 2000. Well, let's look. Yeah, this one is 2012, but this is definitely giving like going to the vineyard, going on the yacht. It's a little cold on the boat. Like, let me put this jacket on. It's a very like kind of old money, quiet luxury. That's kind of the vibe that this is giving me. There are a couple stains here, so I do have to wash it. It's kind of nautical, so this one, I think some keywords are definitely going to help. I didn't look at comps. Potentially this style could be something people are looking for, the Relaxed Boyfriend Field Jacket. I'm not entirely sure. This is going into my bin for Plato's Closet come like fall. This is from the brand Legendary Whitetails. It's not like a great brand by any means, but this was a 2X. It's really lightweight and it's new with tags. Little vest. And it has these cool buttons here. So I will give that to Plato's later. This is a style base. I know I've heard of this brand before. Janine Pierre, I think. I was just going more for the look of this with this baby pink and white wide striped, really preppy, girly, feminine sweater. It's very lightweight. It's 100% cotton. So perfect for the spring. This will be going to Plato's Closet. It's just a Minnesota Vikings, a long sleeve. This will also be going to Plato's Closet. It's earthbound. These are 100% cotton, just like a really, oh, there's a big hole in it. So these will be going in the trash. This was a new to me brand. Comps looked pretty decent. I think keywords will also help me get a little bit more for it. It's from Escape by Habitat Clothing, size medium. This was 100% cotton. I just really liked the color on this. These bright blues. It does have the little pockets here in the front. Very vacation, resort, cruise. And then the last item, this will go in my bin to go to ThredUp once we get closer to fall again. This is from Alberto Macaulay. I do okay with this brand on my own, but it does pretty well on ThredUp. It's just kind of like this quirky, like faux fur textured, I think it has some beading here, just a vest. Okay, so I did find my receipt. Let's see here. So I got 17.8 pounds. That put me in the next bracket, so $1.79 a pound. I did have a $10 discount. At this location, every $200 you spend, you get $10 off, which is great. So I normally keep that $10 discount for when I have like heavier Plato's, ThredUp, that kind of stuff. So I ended up paying $24 for everything that I will be selling. I can pretty much guarantee that that J. Crew jacket will be more than $24. Plus the Lululemon jacket. I already forgot about that. So next up, we were at the fill a bag thing. Like I said, I feel like I blacked out in there because I was just like looking, how much can I jam into these bags? I don't even remember everything I got. I'm hoping that I didn't do too much of like, well, it's going to be so cheap, let's just get it in the bag. So we'll see. I did get 3 bags, so that ended up being, what is it? It was $20.97, but when I put my card in to pay, like normally they say, do you want to round up? Okay, whatever. This asked me if I wanted to tip them. Okay, it had a 20, I think it was like a 20, 15, 10, and then the roundup. So I was staring at it and I'm like, do I not even have an option to not give you anything? There might have been one, but there was such a like line behind me that I was like, okay, whatever, and just hit the roundup. So I guess now thrift stores are asking you to tip them additional. I think that's crazy. So anyways, I paid $23 for everything in these bags. I will show you them and let you know where everything is going. Since things are going in different places and I don't even know how many items I got, I will put here what my average cost of goods will be for the items that I am selling from this trip. This was from the brand THML. And this one is definitely a little bit more like probably fall, but it's giving, when we talked about Jillian and Sally Owens, kind of that witchy type vibe with the velvet and then this crocheting on the bottom. Originally, they had this for $4.99. This was a last minute, like, throw it in because essentially this is free because it's so small. But this is vintage wet seal. Just this semi-sheer, dark, kind of moody floral pop over top. This will probably sell on Depop for like 14 to 18. This is Laura Ashley Women. Normally, when I think of Laura Ashley, I think of like the vintage cottagey type florals. This one was 100% silk. It was plus size. And I just really kind of liked the look of this. I don't know that I can really market it to the younger crowd, so this might be more of like a mature lady that's kind of artsy. This is from the brand Fashion Bug, size 18-20, one of my best-selling brands, in this really pretty, like, bright pink orange floral print. It kind of has the cinching here to a baby doll type look in the top. This is perfect for the spring, summer. This is from the brand Jade Couture, I think. They wanted, what did they have on here? $14.99 originally. This one is just a black dress. I'm wondering if these straps were added or if they were here originally. Regardless, I mean, they're still okay. This is like probably a midi type length. This would be a good wedding guest dress. It has this kind of like mesh lace overlay to it. I probably would not have picked this up if I couldn't have fit it in the bag and got it for, I'm assuming everything's going to be like under $1, because I'm probably going to only get like 20. This will be going to ThredUp. It's from Social Standards by Sanctuary. Just a maxi dress, new with tags. It's like a Costco type thing, a tiered dress. I might actually try this at Plato's, honestly. We'll see. Because the location that I'm bringing a bag to this weekend, they said that they are desperately looking for summer dresses. So I might just do that and get the money there. This was a vintage style pickup from Miss Joni, size 12. This is so cute for like Easter. If you were like a little trad wife type person that likes the more modest vibe. There are a couple little marks on it, and this is pretty sheer, so you'd have to wear something underneath it, but this was just too cute with this, like, I don't even know what you want to call it. It's like an extended Peter Pan type collar on it. It has a half sleeve. It has the belt. This was just really cute. This one is a halter type style dress. I do pretty well with this brand, Santiki. They make a lot of like, kind of like beach resort type wear, but some of it's a little bit more kind of like grungy looking. So this one has the beading. You tie this up on your neck like a halter. Then you have kind of this little baby doll look. And then this flared skirt. Okay, so that was the first bag. Here's the next one. This brand, I'm not sure where it's from, Run Elp. I did take a look at some comps. New with tag ones were going for about 20. This is a size extra large, I think. No, an extra, extra large. And this really bright pink zip up lightweight coat. This is perfect for like going on walks or running. It's really good if you do that on the street just because this is so bright. This, I think, is one of my favorite items. Like I said, I can't remember everything that I got, but this was one of the last ones I did. This is from Bissu Bissu. I've sold quite a few tops and dresses and skirts from this brand, Y2K. It's a size small, but this is like, there's a lot going on here. So there is some beading here around the trim. The buttons are kind of big, but the back is really cool. So it has beading here and then these cutouts. It's almost like a crochet. I'm not exactly sure keywords what I'm going to do with this yet, like how I want to market it, because I feel like you could almost go kind of like the goth career with this one. Obviously this is a little bit more, I don't want to say formal, but that you're wearing it like out somewhere. And then these sleeves are kind of cool too. They just open up. So I'm going to have to really think about that and how I want to, like maybe like a dark boho vibe too. This one I'm going to have to look up comps to see. This is Levi's size large. a women's just like little trucker denim jacket. If comps are, I'd probably want to get at least 20 to 25. If not, that will probably go to Plato's. Otherwise, I might list it on ThredUp as a direct listing. Okay, so now we are on to the last bag. This one is definitely the one that is filled to the brim. So this is from Studio 1940. Oops. Yeah, okay. So originally when I saw this, I was like not in love with these buttons. I'm still not completely in love with the buttons, but I really like the print, the little bell sleeve here. It does have the tie waist. This one is a little bit longer too, which is either going to help it or hurt it, I feel like, depending on who is looking for this, because this is kind of that dark grunge boho witchy vibe. This is older J. Jill. I've never seen anything like this before. So it's kind of like a mixed print floral here, where it has it underneath the bust and then kind of this faux wrap type look. It has a little bit of like a flutter type sleeve there, and then it goes out into the skirt. I just thought that the colors were pretty interesting on this. It's like a brownish green with a pink floral print. Definitely like a farmhouse, kind of like rustic. This one is from Draper James RSVP. It's in a really small size, extra small. This one's probably not going to sell until we get closer to the holidays, just because of the color and its long sleeve. But with this brand, I do well if it's like an extra small or over an extra large. So probably like 18 to 20 on this one. Okay, now we're into the skirts. We hit the skirts pretty hard. This is Diane von Furstenberg. This is 100% silk. There is a small run in the back, but I'll be able to cut some of it, the thread that's coming out. But this was really cute. I'm sure there was something in here originally, maybe as like a liner, because it is pretty sheer. But I definitely was not going to leave this 100% silk. I do pretty well with this brand. Just a cute little flutter skirt. This is from Worthington, size 6. This one's kind of sheer too. I'll have to make sure to put that in the listing. Just like probably knee length, which is not the best, but I do really like the print on this. That dark paisley print. This is definitely giving like 2010s going out clubbing type vibes. This is Express with like a teal, black, magenta mini skirt with those kind of like sequin look to it. This is from the brand Notations. This one I'm probably going to get up pretty quick and kind of fall into like the church Easter type vibes just based on this colorway. It's very spring, very artsy. I'm gonna look up comps on these. Hilera, I do okay with selling on my own sometimes. These are just a pair of These are just a pair of dark blue pull-on shorts. Otherwise, they are going to go to Plato's. This is from AB Studio, size large. This one has one of those like wider waistbands, or you could fold it over type look in this like dark boho kind of Stevie Nicks vibe. Very, very stretchy maxi skirt. And then the last item is from Jaclyn Smith, size 3X, in this navy blue and black, kind of like a bright contrasting floral print. I wish this one was a little bit longer, but I still think that there's probably like $18 to $22 in this one. Okay, so that is everything that I picked up today. It was definitely not expecting that because I was not expecting to definitely go to the fill a bag sale. And the way they had it advertised, it almost looked like they had certain bins that like you could look through that were part of the bag thing. But once I got there, the lady immediately told me like all clothing was part of it. So that's definitely something that I'm going to keep my eye on, and I wish more thrift stores would do, because they got a new person, I think, that is running the place there, because before the pricing was like out of control, like the worst pricing in town. They've definitely brought it down. It's a lot more uniform for like most tops are like $5.99 instead of being like a huge range. And they also have been running sales like this. So they're realizing like, hey, there's a point where we need to just like get rid of as much clothing as we can because we know that people are going to start going through their closets. Rummage sales are going to be dropped off once they're done with them. So they're definitely thinking ahead, and I think that's a great idea to do something like that because that way you're just moving it and you're still getting some money for it because they did get it for free. So that is all I have to share with you guys. It is now like 1 o'clock. So I need to eat something. I still need to get my listing done today. And I'm sure I have some other stuff that still needs to happen. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure to give it a like. It really helps out the channel and I really appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.